Okay, good morning everyone. So, before half term we were learning how to read a clock. You were reading times. Well, today we're going to learn about duration. Now, duration is how long something lasts. It could be how long a television program is, or how long you're playing a game for, or how long a match lasts, or anything. The important thing is you need to know its start time and its end time. If you know those two facts, you can work out how long it is, and that's its duration. Now, today we're going to do duration in minutes, so nothing that I'm going to give you is going to last more than an hour. So everything will be in minutes. In fact, it won't even last an hour, it will all be in minutes. But it might go across an hour, and that's going to make it trickier. So, first one. My first clock. Up in the top left hand corner, let's have a purple pen to write with. Okay, whatever this duration here is, it starts at 6:15. It finishes at 6:30. I need to know how long it lasted, what the duration was. Well, the clock started here at 15 minutes past, and it ended here at 30 minutes past. How many minutes was that? It was 5, 10, 15. The duration of that event was 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes to go from here to here. Okay? Now the next one. It starts at 9:20, it ends at 9:40. So it goes from 20 to 25, 30, 35, 40. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. That lasts 20 minutes. Now the last one goes over an hour, but it doesn't really make any difference. The clock starts at 6:50 and it ends at 7:20, and that's really easy to see on a clock. It jumps from here around here, because we're in minutes, we're only really looking at the minute hand. It goes 5, 10. 10 minutes got it to the hour, but then 15, 20, 25, 30. That duration was 30 minutes. 10 minutes of it was before the hour ended, and 20 minutes of it was after the hour ended, but that doesn't matter. The duration was 30 minutes. Now, it's lovely when you're given a clock, but you're not always given a clock, and drawing two clocks out takes absolutely ages, but you can do a number line much, much quicker. So this one here, I need to know how long it takes to get from 3:40 to 4:15. Well, 3:40, the minute hand is here, and it needs to get to here for 4:15. On a clock, that's easy. I go jump, 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 gets me to 3, to 4, sorry, jump, 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 gets me to 1/4. That's kind of 2 bits. There's this bit here, which is 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then this bit here, which is 15 minutes. Now, if I didn't have a clock, well, I could still draw a line. I could take this line of the clock, this bit here, and turn it into a straight line. I could mark my start time of 3:40 and my end time at 4:15. Now, I need to know what gets me from 3:40 to the next hour, which is 4 o'clock, and then what gets me from 4 o'clock to 4:15. I haven't drawn those very accurately, but it doesn't really matter. So what gets me from 3:40 to 4 o'clock? Well, there's 60 minutes in an hour, so I need to count up to 60. So 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20. That took 20 minutes. And then from 4 to 4:15, 5, 10, ooh, big jump, 15. 20 minutes and 15 minutes. 20, add 15, which you don't need column addition for, 35. The duration of 3:40 to 4:15 is 35 minutes. So we can use a number line just as easily as a clock. So let's try some on a number line. So from 4:10 to 4:35. 4:10, 10 past 4 to 4:35. Okay, 4:10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That took 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That took 25 minutes. Okay? Right, let's try the next one. From 7:50 to 10 past 8. So, 7:50 to 8:10. Now this goes over an hour. Well, that's fine. Let's get to 8 o'clock, because that's the full hour in between 10 to 8 and 10 past 8. So, to get to 8 o'clock, from 6:50, 50, 55, 60. So that jump is 10 minutes. And I need to get from 8 to 8:10. 8, 5, 10. Well, that jump is also 10 minutes. 10 add 10 is 20. The duration of that was 20. Right. 8:45 to 9:20. Well, it's just before 9 to just after 9, so the bit in between is 9. And let's see how we get from 8:45 to 9. 8:45, 50, 55, 60. So the jump to the next hour is 15 minutes. And now I need to get from 9 till 9:20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. That's a jump of 20 minutes. 15 add 20 is 35. The duration of 8:45 to 9:20 is 35 minutes. Okay, last one. Grab that out. 2:35 to 3:10. Okay. Now the hour in between 2:35 and 3:10 is 3 o'clock, because it's later than 2 o'clock but earlier than 3:10. 3 o'clock. Right, to get from 2:35 to 3, 2:35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So that's a jump of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25 minutes. And then from 3 to 10 past 3, 5, 10. That's 10 minutes. 25 out of 10 is 35. Let's try it with the timetable. So, one of the sets of questions is going to look like this. You're given a timetable of television programmes. You're told when they start, it's at the end of the line. You're not told when they finish, but the thing about television programme, especially if there isn't adverts, is it finishes when the next one starts. So this first programme, called Mishmash, it starts at 2:50, but it ends when Wish As Well starts. It ends at 3:35. So it goes from 2:50 to 3:35. So to work out the duration, we write 2:50 and the end is 3:35. We've got to jump from 2:50 to 3 and from 3 to 3:35. Well, to get from 2:50 to 3 is 5, 10, or 50, 55, 60, it's 10 minutes. And to get from 3 to 3:35, well, it's 35. I could count 0 up to 35, but you know, I can see it's 35. What is 10 and 35? It's 45. So the duration of mishmash is 45 minutes. I have to write minutes, otherwise it's just 45. It's not 45 seconds or 45 hours or 45 metres, it's 45 minutes. Let's try The Mystery of Coleman Brook. Sounds thrilling, this one here. So it starts at 4:15 and it ends when Funny Faces starts at 4:40. 4:15 to 4:40. Well, those are both 4 o'clock numbers. There is no middle hour. I've just got to get from 15 to 40. So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's 25. But 25 what? 25 minutes. Do one last one. So emergency call out starts at 6:05 and it ends when Baker's Chase starts at 6:45. They're both 6 o'clock numbers. There's no hour I need to cross. I haven't got to put another hour in the middle. I've just got to get from 5 to 45. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, okay, spread that out really badly. Let's try that again. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes. Okay, the overall jump was a jump of 40 because that's a 5, 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 and that's a 5. Okay. Right, there's 3 levels to this piece of work. Level 1, they give you the number line. For the first 3 questions, they even draw the jumps on the number line for you. All you've got to do, well, the first 2 questions, sorry, is add up those 2 numbers and then multiples of 5. That should be really easy to do in your head. By the third one, they are giving you the jumps and telling you there's an hour in the middle, but they're asking you to work out how big the jumps are. By 4 and 5, they are, well, they're pretty much doing the same thing, they just haven't written the word minutes on top of it. And then by number 6, you just got to do the whole thing yourself. Level 3 is the rest of that timetable thing that I just did before. But it's this, the questions, it's the programs that I didn't just give you examples of. And then you've got a think question, which I'll leave you to do at the end. Level 3 is to do with a train timetable. Now, the way this train timetable works is, if you get on the train here, you reach the next place here. And if you stayed on the train here, you'd reach the next one here. And if you got on it there, you'd reach the next one there. But the thing about trains is you're allowed to stay at each place. So you could get on this train here, get off it there, but then not get on the next one until here and here. It's a more complicated question, well, set of questions, because the timetable's more complicated and the questions get a bit harder. That's why it's level 3. I think everybody could do at least 2 levels. So if you think this looks quite easy, or just about normal, you can start at level 2. If you want to go from the beginning to really do each stage, and that's a perfectly good thing, you start from level 1. So you can do level 1 and 2, you could do level 2 and 3, or you could do all 3 levels. What you can't do is just level 3 or just level 1 or even just level 2 for that matter. Does that make sense? So start at level 1 and do level 2 as well if you think level 3 looks a bit tricky because you want to start at the beginning, or you can start at level 2 and then have a go at level 3. Level 3 is trickier, but level 2 I think should be perfectly doable. Okay. Any questions? Send us a message and we'll do our absolute bestest to help. If lots of people get stuck on level 3, I might do another video on that later in the week. Okay, good luck.